If you are a professional, a creator, or just someone who demands the absolute peak of human engineering on your desk, you need to listen very closely. There is a storm brewing in Cupertino, and it's called the M5 Max MacBook Pro. We are not talking about a simple, faster laptop. We are talking about the moment the portable computer finally overtakes the high-end desktop workstation. If you were thinking about dropping $6,000 on a spec'd-out M4 Max today, stop. Just wait. Because the shift coming with the M5 architecture is so violent, so disruptive, that it's going to make every existing laptop on the market feel like a relic from the last decade. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. I have spent the last few months cross-referencing TSMC manufacturing schedules, analyzing leaked synthetic benchmarks from the N3P production lines, and talking to supply chain insiders who have seen the thermal designs for the 2026 chassis. What I've found isn't just an incremental update. It is a total reimagining of what Pro power looks like. We are moving into the era of the superchip. In this video, we are stripping away the marketing fluff and looking at the cold, hard reality of the M5 Max. We'll talk about the transition to the 2nm ready architecture, the black hole unified memory system that is going to revolutionize AI development, and why the new thermal management system finally allows Apple to unlock the full, unthrottled clock speeds of the Mac series. If you want to know why the industry is terrified of what Apple is about to release, you cannot afford to miss a single word of this. Let's start with the foundation, the silicon. For the M5 Max, Apple is moving to the enhanced N3P process by TSMC. This is the god tier of 3nm technology before we hit the 2nm wall. What does that mean for you? It means more transistors in the same physical space, but more importantly, it means a massive leap in efficiency per watt. Rumors are pointing toward a 20-core CPU as the baseline for the Max, with a configuration that leans heavily into avalanche high-performance cores. We're looking at single-core scores that will likely embarrass most liquid-cooled gaming desktops. But the CPU is just the appetizer. The real story, the thing that is going to make your jaw drop, is the GPU. Apple is reportedly testing a 44-core and a 50-core GPU variant for the M5 Max that utilizes a new technology called SME, or Scalable Matrix Engine. This isn't just about rendering video faster. This is about real-time, hardware-accelerated ray tracing at frame rates we've never seen on a laptop. If you are a 3D artist using Octane or Redshift, or a developer working in Unreal Engine 5, the M5 Max is designed to be your primary rig. No more, "I'll finish this on the desktop." You finish it on the plane. You finish it in the coffee shop. You finish it wherever you are, with zero performance drop-off on battery. And let's talk about that battery, because this is where the M5 Max defies the laws of physics. Usually, when you increase power, you kill the battery. But because of the N3P efficiency gains, the M5 Max is targeting a full workday battery life, even under load. We are hearing whispers of 22 to 24 hours of video playback. But the Pro metric is what matters. 10 hours of intense 8K video editing or heavy code compiling without needing a wall outlet. That is the freedom that the competition simply cannot match. While Windows laptops are still throttling to 50% power the moment you unplug them,